Hello and welcome to this Game Pit podcast pit stop for Terraforming Mars Prelude, an expansion for Terraforming Mars from Jacob Fryxelius, published by FryxGames and Stronghold Games. Terraforming Mars Prelude adds 7 cards to the standard deck, such as Massive House Printing, which gives you extra steel and points. Lava Tube Settlements is a city on a volcanic area. The Martian Server gives you cards and a point. Psychrophiles must be built when it's cold, and each turn you can put one on there, and the microbes on there can be spent as 2 money when building a plant card. The Research Coordination gives you a wild tag that you can use. Each turn you can change which tag that counts as. The Science Fiction Memorial's got famous science fiction writers on there, scores your point, draws your card, and Space Hotels, if you've got 2 Earth tags, will allow you to build this, and it gets you 4 income each turn. Also, for solo gaming, it gives you a new standard project you can do. You can always spend 16 money to make buffer gas, which increases your terraforming rating by 1. It also introduces 5 new corporations to the game. You can just mix straight in. If you're playing with Prelude, though, you'll always be able to choose one of these from the 2 at the beginning of the game. Point Lunar are moon-based, and they give you starting titanium. And whenever you play a card with an Earth tag, including this one, you're going to get to draw a card. Robinson Industries are the all-rounders. Every single turn you're going to get to spend 4 money once to increase the production of your lowest production up by 1. Chongqing are big builders, and they start with some income, and whenever you play a building card it's always 2 cheaper. Vitor get to immediately fund an award before the start of the game, and also whenever you play any card that's got a non-negative VP symbol on it, including itself, that scores you 3 money. And the last one is Valley Trust. Now whenever you play a science tag you pay 2 less for it, but also, as your very first action in the game, you get to draw 3 Prelude cards and keep 1 and play it, and then you're going to get 3 out. Because how does Prelude work itself? You're going to get to draw 4 of these Prelude cards, and there are plenty of them, and keep 2. And they're going to give you a kickstart at the beginning of the game. For starters, they're going to have tags on them, which are going to help you in certain ways. But they all have individual effects, and I'll run through a few of them, such as the Allied Bank, which gives you income and money. Aquifer Turbines, you play a lake and you get more power. Biofuels is going to increase your plant energy production. The Business Empire gives you more income, but it costs you a little bit of money at the beginning of the game. You can get a donation where you get 21 money, or a loan where you get 30 money but you lose income. The eccentric sponsor, he looks very familiar. He'll support you but he wants something big with his name on it. That lets you immediately play a card from your hand and reduce its cost by 25, allowing you to get one of those big cards in play immediately. Galilean Mining gives you 2 titanium income immediately. Ecology Experts, while as well as giving you plant, lets you play a card from your hand straight away, ignoring any global requirements on that card. Metals Company naturally boosts up your steel and titanium. Orbital Construction Yard gives you a boost again in titanium. Power Generation gives you extra power. Smelting Plant puts oxygen up by 2 straight away and gives you 5 steel. Acquired Space Agency gives you 6 titanium. Also lets you draw cards from the top of the deck until you reveal 2 space cards and take them into your hand. Or the UNMI Contractor pushes your terraforming rating up 3 immediately and lets you draw a card. And there are loads of them to choose from, all of which are going to give you a kickstart in your game of Terraforming Mars when you use the Prelude expansion. This has been a Game Pit stop. For more videos like this, check out our YouTube channel. For more in-depth coverage of gaming, please check out the Game Pit podcast. Thank you.